Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to and the Falcons will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Shotgun snap on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bryant. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Unloads quickly. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. The short hands. It's Bryant. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Johnson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looks as if he's going to run it. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
That is how you finish a drive. Nice drive put together. Don't kick threes. We need touchdowns. And that's a great job executing down here near the goal line. You got the 3rd and goal. You were physical enough to run the football in. Nice start to this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Air Force Falcons offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush, playing man coverage in the back end? You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Falcons line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about Northern Illinois. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Johnson wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Carson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Latham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Right back to the well. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. With the catch, it's Smith. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? The give to the fullback. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to the ground game on the left. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Using his legs, it's Harris. Breaks into the open. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's a heat. That's reeled in. It's Smith. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Falcons are marching down the field. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Give to the running back. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So now it's 2nd and long. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Under fire. Inside the 25. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. The play-action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Air Force! Fitted in the window for the score.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that, and this offense has one.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The handoff to Johnson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try the run. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Might as well give it to him again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Johnson wants to throw it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Falcons will call on their punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wideout. Gonna sling it on second down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to run for it. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll start this drive firing. Spits it out to the back. It's complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll ride his man on the option. Rides the back and leaves it.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
The option look. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll go to the sneak.
4th and 1. I think everybody in the stadium knew what was coming. It was going to be QB sneak, trying to get some push. Quarterback, see if you can find a crease. Pick up the first. Keep the drive alive.
Finds his man. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Handoff to the fullback. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the big fullback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. And the Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good. So the 16-play drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught over the middle. It's Givens. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Givens. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Givens. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. The give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. Look out, he's got room.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Here comes the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. He'll toss it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Goes to the option. Powers through the defender. Turning it on. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll send the back in motion. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls and fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's given. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down.
Timeout, NIU.
Got it behind the line. It's Bryant. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking downfield very late in the half. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Run it with the fullback. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The toss sweep to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Inside the 35. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Air Force. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Motion from the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. 2nd down coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls in the deep ball. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll give it to him again. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They'll give it to Johnson. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Brings up second and goal.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
21.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll run the toss. Got room to work. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Gets the back moving. Johnson looking to throw. He's got him.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So now on comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Creates a little room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Falcons back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Fullback's got it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Falcons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to get the corner. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Johnson wants to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Air Force. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to NC State.
Catch in the middle, it's Bryant.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the ground with the back. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And this 3, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The handoff to Johnson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Givens. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He fires a bullet to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll give it to the back. He's in open space downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll ride his man on the option. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Roberson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking for the completion. With the catch, it's Smith. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
The score, Air Force 42, Northern Illinois 21.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Incomplete.
No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here on third down for this offense. On the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Falcons come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Air Force! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
The extra point.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Got a man, it's Johnson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Game there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
First down.
Got his man on the right.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
The nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
He'll try to tack on one more. splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He breaks the tackle.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Goes to the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just keep slinging it. The sure hands, it's Bryant. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the outside. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to pull his way in. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Well, I like trick plays. I just don't love dialing up the reverse on third down, though, because if the defense doesn't bite, and they're already expecting pass anyway, a lot of guys have their eyes on the QB. They're just following the football in zone coverage, and they use their speed, rally to him, make a tackle, and now set up fourth down.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Givens. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
Makes the grab, it's Givens. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Poe. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw on third. Fires to the tight end. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Poe. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the toss. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Number 97 on to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.